Hi everyone, I'm here with my Real Techniques must-have brushes. Now, we have a connection. You and I, we're here. So I didn't feel the need to wash my brushes for you. I think you can get over it. This shows that I really use the brushes and they've got junk in them. You can handle it. I'm positive. I have faith in you. Okay, enough being silly. I'm just gonna jump in. There are 7 must-have Real Technique brushes for me. I adore Real Technique brushes. I buy them at Ulta when they are buy one get one half off. I've seen them at my Rite Aid, I think Kmart. I've seen them in a few places. I've seen them at Harmon's, which is sometimes inside of a Bed Bath & Beyond. They're just a really good brand. Obviously, I think you guys know by now. They were designed by Pixie Woo. I know Sam was the first one in on it, and then I think the other sister is a part of it now too. I don't know. Anyways, great brushes made by actual makeup artists. Really good quality. Okay. So the first brush is their Multitask Brush, and the handles do mean different things. I will put what they mean over here because I forgot. Okay, so I use this brush. Ooh, thank you, sun, for just changing on me. Oh, so this one I use for setting everything. I had to think about that. I was like, what do I use it for? For setting everything. So I use this to just set my foundation, set my concealer, usually setting foundation, and blending out bronzer and blush when I get a little heavy-handed. This is a contour brush. That's exactly what I use it for. I just go in. Not really. I like to contour a little higher. It just suits my face shape better. So that's what I use this for. And sometimes if I have a really pigmented blush, I find that smaller brushes work better just for me, so I kind of concentrate on just one area. This is the buffing brush, and it's dirty as heck because I just used it. And I use this for buffing and foundation. It does such a good job. I do like that it's actually a little rounded, because I feel like it really, I'm able to really dig in there, and the brushes just don't kind of collapse or separate as I'm using it since it's rounded. That tends to be my issue with the Sigma, I think it's the F80. I really like the brush, but once you start to put a little pressure, the bristles start to kind of just cave in. So I feel like it doesn't really move with the contours of your face, where this does. Next is this setting brush, and I use it exactly for that. I set the powder under my eyes, and I also use it as a highlight. To me, it's just like the perfect size for that. Next is this, I've had this one for ages, domed shadow brush, and I actually just use this to apply cream products, especially my Maybelline Color Tattoos, because when you use your finger, it always gets stuck on your nail and it's kind of gross, and then it doesn't blend evenly. I feel like using a brush is usually your best bet, and this is the brush that I use. That's probably, out of the eye brushes, that's probably my most used brush, because I wear some type of cream shadow almost every day. So then this base shadow brush, it says base shadow brush, but I actually use it for my crease. It just does a really good job for me. I use this when I have a really pigmented color. Again, same thing as the blush thing. I just find that it puts the color exactly where I want it, and then it blends it beautifully without taking it away, because sometimes some brushes are so densely packed that when you start to buff and blend everything in, you're like, wait a minute, where to go? That doesn't do that. And then last but not least, I did have this in my June favorites, and it is the brow brush. I like this brush because it's a little thicker than most eyebrow brushes, meaning if you have some thick brows like I do over here, you don't need to go over it a bunch of times. You can just put some powder or gel, whatever you want to use, and just fill in the spots, and it covers larger areas in a shorter amount of time. So those are my Real Technique loves. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry for being really random in this video. Enjoy.